Hi, my name is Denise. You've probably seen my first video already, homeless women neglected and abused at the Norma Hare Center, the Norma Hare Women's Center at 2227. So what's going on right now, as you can see behind me, is these are churches and volunteers who come and bring food and clothing and donations for the women here. Now, I'm pretty sure that they are unaware of what goes on inside. So what I've done and what I've decided to do is make these little cards. So that's me, Denise Popek, and then introducing new homeless advocacy and housing. I'm working on a project right now called Still Here, and so hopefully I could get these guys to see the truth of what happens behind, and I'm sure that they would be more than happy to protest against Norma Hare. Apparently, what I've heard from one of the residents here and is that they are having a ribbon cutting this week, and a lot of the women who are overflow, they are actually being they are being hidden away at the Walton Center, which is another shelter which is owned by the same facilities. Let me see, I have a form here. Oh yes, so here's what's actually going on. So right here I received this, okay, and what this says is this is from August 14, 2026. Dear Norma Hare guests who sleep at St. Paul. So the guests who sleep at St. Paul are actually I'm included in this, for the women that they cannot fit in the building, in this building, okay? And so what they want to do is hide the women who are sitting on the benches all day long so that they can have a nice celebration and ribbon cutting of the for the new part of the facility that has built and has been rebuilt and remodeled, and they don't want people, and I would assume that they're investors and people who have spent good money to fixing this place up, a portion of fixing up a portion of this building, because the other side, so if you look here, this side of the building right here, I wouldn't even want wildlife going in there. Oh, and sleeping. It's disgusting. You've seen the videos, and it still currently looks like that. Now, over on this side, it's beautiful. It's immaculate. It is what I would consider, or what I would say is what a shelter whose mission is to help people, specifically women, get back on their feet. And it's appalling to me. So here's what it says. Starting Monday, August 17th, 2026, St. Paul's Overflow Shelter and day drop-in services will be transitioned to Norma Hare Walton, located at 2710 Walton Avenue. What will St. Paul's Overflow process look like? Starting at 6 p.m. or at 6 a.m. Monday, August 17th, LMM, which is their transit, the people who they've hired to transport women, will drop guests off at Norma Hare Walton, 2710 Walton Avenue. Guests have the option to remain at Norma Hare Walton throughout the day and or move throughout the community working on their housing plan. Meals will be served at Norma Hare Walton breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Nightly at 8:30, LMM will transport guests from Norma Hare Walton to St. Paul's Church for overnight shelter. After June 2027, all shelter operations will occur back at Norma Hare Payne. All right, the one that's here on, and it says, "Thank you for your cooperation, Norma Hare Center Operations Team." So I'm confused because there's paperwork inside that's been posted, which I will put on this video at the end. And that it says Eden Housing. So now we got YWCA is on a mission. So there's just this is just not adding up. And then over here, so yes. So I wonder if YWCA of Cleveland is aware of this, and I mean, they must be coming into the building. They must be seeing the conditions. They must be seeing how the women are forced to sit out in the rain, which I've got photos of that too, which I'll provide a little slideshow at the end of this video as well. I mean, I want to go and get different type of housing, but I don't feel comfortable leaving the women here with this situation not being resolved. I just don't. It reminds me of when I was in elementary school watching Barney, and Barney said, "A good camper leaves the site better than when they found it." So considering I'm homeless and I mean, we got people sleeping outside here. This is basically a campsite. So I cannot, in good moral standing, leave here without leaving it better than I found it, or at least being the start to bring awareness of the truth of what is happening. The staff is abusive. I have witnessed them disrespect and badger and use intimidation tactics on not only the elderly, myself, which I'm almost 7 months pregnant, and the mentally disabled, and I've written numerous grievances to which none of them have been answered, and within each grievance is a multitude of inappropriate and non-professional responses from the staff against the residents here, and just like I said before, you know, this is not the most favorite chapter in any of these women's lives, including mine. I mean, and so to beat someone down and say that you're better than them or down their situation is ridiculous. I mean, I went to go use a shower one day, and I was told I had made them aware of my time in service in the military, and I said, you know, I did 6 years in the military. I deserve some type of respect. You know, this is ridiculous. And the lady's response to me, "You're not going to believe this. I don't give up F word." And to which I responded, "Well, if the bathrooms downstairs are suitable for bathing and whatnot, then why don't you go use them?" And her response, I will never forget this till the day I die, was, "I don't have to. I have a home." What type of response is that to say it's the truth. It is the truth. I couldn't make something like that up. And just a testament to how truthful it is, it makes my brain just I cognitively flatline, because I'm like, wait a minute, that is against morals, ethics, this lacks integrity, and it goes against everything of what a shelter should stand for and what their mission should be. So, in other words, we need to stop the progress or actually just not stop the progress, because to be honest with you, I have a housing program that I've been working on and reaching out to the residents. I've been doing a lot of homeless advocacy and helping them with their paperwork when it comes to obtaining records and trying to get their Social Security. I've helped a couple residents who have had things stolen from them and from their caseworkers not helping them, just ghosting them. And I had a friend told me one time that I got the skills to pay the bills, and I kind of like doing paperwork, and I kind of like going to the library and learning and stuff like that. I mean, especially just because of the cause, what it's for, and makes it all more worth it. And I got nothing else better to do right now. I mean, my car was stolen. So what? I've got all the time in the world to get all the paperwork and just feed it to them. So I hope the public and the community takes this video seriously, and hopefully we can get out here and help these ladies stop the progression of this right here. We need, I'm not saying all the staff members. There are a few that are God-sent angels, treat the women with respect. You know, sometimes if I'm a little bit more hungry because I'm eating for two, she will allow me to get a second helping at dinner time or a second helping at breakfast time. You know, I'm not saying all the staff, but there's a majority of the staff that is, in fact, they need to find this is not the type of work for them. This is not the type of work for them. And that's all I have to say.